IEBC during the election period comes up with reports and says individual XYZ is not fit to hold office, they should not be cleared. That's their report. That report is forwarded to IEBC for clearance. But IEBC goes forward and says, we will clear this individual because the Constitution, I think it's Article 90, allows one to explore all the avenues of appeal until that time when he finishes that. So you find individuals who in the face of things, because they're being investigated, not suitable, because of EACC have said so, they still get cleared and get elected. Is it about time that we relooked at what EACC reports mean, and that it's about time we gave it power, that once EACC says you're not fit, it ends there? IEBC, DCI, whether you're cleared by them or not, once a single body in that chain says no, you do not run for office. But we do not want to do that because that has to go through Parliament. We have to amend the Constitution, and because you find, unfortunately, majority of these corruption cases involve them. The reason why it's not being passed, would you reckon?
First of all, I'll give you examples. Recently, there was the broad-based arena, where 5 people were cleared by the EACC. Oparanya had a case with the EACC. Alikimbia huko kupewa certificate. Aisha Jumwa was alleged to have murdered somebody. Alikimbia huko akapewa certificate. Wale wengine walikuwa kina nani? Opiyo Wandayi at that time was scandal free. Right now, of course, you can see he's been embedded in the scandal. We are just tired of that rhetoric. Hii kitu ya EACC, wacha niwaambie wakisikia kwamba nikitake over, they will be responsible for a lot of things. Because Chapter 6 is very clear. Chapter 6. Yes. In England, it's by questionnaire. When I was running as Member of Parliament for Tottenham, I failed to satisfy in the questionnaire form. Wanakuuliza jina, if you're married, name of the wife, children, do you owe any debts? Bring that report from the debt collection agency or what have you. If you have had a criminal record, una mention. If it's pending, you get disqualified there because you are not fit until you are rich. And mine was very simple. Are you married? Yes. Marriage certificate. Sikuwa nayo. That's how I lost to David Lamy, the current Deputy Prime Minister in UK, as MP for Tottenham. So, when it comes to issues of integrity, those should be the fabric of society. Where you have been involved in a scandal, clear that scandal first. Come back and say, I was cleared. Not because it is pending. Look at the Kidero issue. Look at Mumia's Sugar Company. We are forgetting all these things, and now people are camouflaging themselves into political rhetoric by singing songs of, Kenya is at a death row, crossroad. Things have gone bad. What do we do with corruption? And the whole thing is just around corruption. People are now running into UDA to take refuge because they have had scandals. And that's why I'm looking at them. I'm not saying I'm not running, I'm running for president, but we are studying these people. So the EACC, sijui nini vitu yote ni optics. Ambazo zilitengenezwa mzuri zikawekwa hapo. All those things nitatoa away. I want a military kind of based tribunal. I have very serious faith in the Kenya Army. Those tribunals should actually be headed by men from the barracks, because they are no nonsense. Commingle with raia, mama mboga, just like a jury. Lakini ukichukua mtu anaenda huko anaomba through political rhetoric ndiye apewe kiti aende kwa EACC commission. Now the person himself is very corrupt. You want to tell me that those EACC commissioners are not corrupt? We shall investigate them and time will come.
I'd like your take on Kenya's current political landscape, because you've mentioned you'll be running for president. Many question the space of a third force as we look at the top political actors in the country. We have the broad-based government. The working relationship between UDA and ODM has sort of weathered the storm, even though there's infighting within ODM party. I'd like your take on that, because there's a push for zoning. Others say we want the deputy president's position. Even as Sifuna's camp maintains that one term is a reality. At the end of the day, what's the space for a third force this time around compared to 2022 general election, where you're trying to, stand out from the crowd? And what do you make of that working relationship between ODM and UDA? Equally, what are the chances of this united opposition to actually, break out and make this one-term thing a reality, even as they try give other alternatives to the issues that the current Kenya Kwanza administration is facing?
Number one, I'll start with the broad-based arrangement. That is a kind of game, and now it is coming to pass, and I'm very happy with what is going on. Ruto has just played a Machiavelli on them, and they have just dropped, and the ODM is no longer a party that one wants to associate itself with, because it's associating itself with corruption. It has been corrupt from the time when Raila was there, when some few individuals used to peg their trust on Raila and sing around, getting it as a game of Monopoly. Now they have come about and they're crying about, they are now talking of zoning. Ruto, I'm telling you, because now I'm the second in command, Raila passed, I've taken over from Raila. I'm telling you, as the president of this country, do not listen to this nonsense of zoning. The constitution is very clear. Anyone can run anywhere in this country. So that one, Ruto, I'm advising you, do away with zoning. Number two, I'm also praising you in a way. They're the ones who have joined you. They're the ones crying to join Ruto. You have made them sing your song. There, you have scored that one. This is now a scorecard for Ruto. I think I'm also going to put it out clearly that regardless of what people are saying, Ruto has used a very ingenious rhetoric and mathematics of taming these fellows. And now the true values of the so-called ODM, people like Kaluma coming up and saying that they will now walk out of ODM. Let them walk out, there will be another member of parliament. Whether that member will be a member of Roots Party or UDA or Kalonzo's party, we welcome that. And I'm welcoming that in terms of what have you. But then when now we go to the opposition of which I belong, how are they called?
The United Opposition, alternative government.
Yeah. I think they are also Ntakosoa, because they were not on the ballot. I was, and they don't know how to run for a president. They are trying to. I think I differ with this gentleman because of their non-policy approach. Niliwaambia kwamba kaeni chini, form a secretariat, come up with a policy, go to the members of public, solicit their views, let us discuss issues.
Yeah.
They resorted to going into a cinema kind of approach. Wanakaa mikutano zao kwa maofisi, wanaunda vile watachukua hii nchi, mmoja atakuwa prime minister, mmoja atakuwa hivi, alafu in the afternoon wako kwa rooftop. What are they talking about? Ruto. They just made Ruto a very powerful man. Talk about issues. The abuse of Ruto, that one I refuse. We in Roots Party don't subscribe to Ruto. If I'm abusing Ruto every day, and his son was my schoolmate at the Kenya School of Law, how do you think his son will feel like? I'm talking of Nick. Let's not go individual. Let's not abuse. Oh, Ruto amekonda, Ruto anakufa. Can you compare Ruto to Mbuzi? Really? I think Ruto needs to crack the whip. If I was the president, I will not take that kind of nonsense. And I'm not saying that I'm supporting Ruto. Let reality come out.